like a Malphite where you're like, give me all your armor.
Yes.
Give me
everything you own.
Yeah, exactly. You're not like mugging them at gunpoint. You're just like, can you just give me like that penny that's on the floor?
I'll take that.
A little bit.
Yeah, the classic, kind of.
Shockwave, bullet time, bit of Morgana as well in there as well.
Yeah, well, make sure to join the discussion on Twitter using those hashtags once again, swapping up RNB win and MIL win for Millenium, of course.
Djoko, however, is going to try and look perhaps to get on a similar reaction out of Alphari. Gets the knock up.
Yeah, Grey Health still available, pops it. And fixed skin, still taking a bunch of damage, and Kaze is dropping low. Still has the ultimate, has to flash away. The ramped up tower damage drops him low. One more would have been enough to finish him off. But about Alphari, when we first started this series, maybe he's going to be the next top laner. I'm going to hold that thought for a second as bot lane gets CC'd up. Tabzz taking a bunch of damage coming in, but Impaler is there to counter gank. The Q comes out to flash as well. The auto's coming in. There's enough damage. Heaver's actually the one to pick up the kill. Subjugate was enough to tick down and take up the kill onto Masterwork. So split push and then actually going for fights and being a damage dealer. He went for almost exclusively damage build. Looked like he may have actually just gone for a second Gangplank because he's still in top lane. Mid lane though, Caedrel gets dragged into the shockwave. Djoko looking for the lockup, but Caedrel was able to flash away.
Early, can't get the crowd control, but it's top lane that the jungler could be a lot more effective.
Yeah, Alphari in this 1v2, I'm not sure he's going to get out alive. Has to pop the Grey Health, but what can he really do? Just a matter of who's going to pick up the kill. Boom, Kaze picks up the kill on the top lane against Alphari. With Graves jungle in this situation is he needs his laners to actually
really
supply
nice
the
pillar.
CC. Hansama backing off to his tower. A lot of damage coming in from Tabzz. Double tap as well. Impaler looking for the gank. He comes in, doesn't actually tag him for the assist, and Tabzz just trying to comes out with the culling. There was two teleports coming from Kaze and Alphari, and both cancel and carry on trading in the top lane. Kaze now pops his own ultimate, chasing down Alphari. Now with Djoko coming in as well, Alphari, can he actually get away? Spits Kaze back out, flashes behind his minion wave, try and dodge out these cleavers. Doesn't have to pop his Grey Health.
Valuable objectives. Kaze, oh, it did manage to get both of the recalls stopped, whether it was manually or with damage. I think Tabzz actually decided to stop his. Maybe it was Burning Agony, didn't quite see from the vision.
Oh, Kaze still in this 1v2, maybe able to take out Tabzz, has to flash away before Kaze jumps away himself. Alphari should be able to pick up this kill, slowly chunking him down, and got him. 330 gold over to him, gets the shutdown as well, pretty nice.
Millenium probably going to look to just group here, if I'm honest. Bottom lane, Caedrel does have teleport.
And Heaver just have no way to get out of this one. Now the teleport coming in from RNB, but they don't really want to engage anymore. Hansama drops low, coming in with the Glitter Lance from the mid lane.
That if they fall behind will have fairly low comparative damage is a problem for the Banditos. And now they're engaged on again.
The flank comes in and Tabzz knocked up, but Djoko has to jump away. He was already low to start the fight, but so much damage coming in from Pretty. And now the rest of the fight will ensue. Heaver's trying to zone the backline by himself, but he's only Trundle. Kaze is trying to push on towards Caedrel. He'll be able to back off with the Whimsy. Impaler gets back into his jungle as well. Has to flash on top of the Glitter Lance. And Alphari now comes in to try and save his ally. Hansama jumps forwards, bullet time comes out, jukes out of the way of it, but he doesn't have flash, and he has nowhere to go. Kaze will just assist Hansama in picking up that kill. 3-0 over to Millenium.
But it was a great fight out from Millenium. You know, even at the beginning, Hansama wasn't in that engage, but Renegades Banditos did not have enough damage. Seeing even in a difficult effort that Alphari is keeping up.
Yeah, Djoko here has been caught in the jungle, but Heaver's
damage.
dropping low and the shockwave comes out. The bullet time comes across and rips apart the back line. Tabzz is able to get over the wall, kill the Misfortune, and also take the dragon. This could be a big turning point over for RNB. None of them have dropped so far. Djoko is pretty strong. He's still pretty tanky, down to 50%. Tries to get the snipe onto Caedrel from that fight. Yes, he got a good bullet time down, but he never got any of the follow-up damage. Heaver has been caught out, though. Pops the ultimate, and also the face of the mountain shield on himself. The rest of the team may be pincered in here. Good pillar, but Djoko should be able to get in range for a knock-up on someone. Kaze trying to get in range as well. Flashes into the team, looking for the cleaver. Doesn't manage to connect it. Impaler turns around, trying to get the damage down onto these tanks. Slowly chunking them away, but they're just so tanky. And Pretty is able to support him over the wall as well with the ball. Alphari able to get in range, lands the tongue lash, and jumps after him as well. Impaler's there, tries to get the wall damage. Djoko again hit by the tongue lash. Hansama pushing down the top lane while all that was happening.
A lot more dragon focus than we've seen in any European LCS game in recent times. Games have kind of been over as we were talking. Djoko a little caught, forced to flash.
That's big for the following fight. It's going down really fast, and now
What can Renegades do?
He hasn't even started channeling teleport. Now the culling comes out. Kaze is blocking a lot of this damage. The Glidlance comes in as well. Impaler with the ultimate doesn't quite secure it. Djoko is the one to get it. And now Kaze's in the back line. Oh, a huge shockwave and a follow-up as well. Can you say wombo combo? And now Alphari, there's nothing he can do without a team behind him. Tabzz is like, team, where are you? And he has to slink back to his base. This should certainly be game for Millenium.
It certainly will be at this point with the Baron buff after the big team fight combo that came out of Millenium. This game and this series is going to one game apiece, and we said it was going to be fairly close. But man, this best of 5 looks like it could tip on a knife edge at any point.
Yeah, this could not get closer as Millenium close in for their first win of this series. The first Nexus turret goes down. Tabzz is trying desperately to get some damage down, but it's not going to happen. Maybe he can increase his stat line on the damage dealt. Kiva comes in as well, gets their pillar up, but his tower will be going down. Maybe he can pick up a kill, but the Nexus itself has been opened up. However, RNB coming in and finally get their fight, but the tower and the inhib and the Nexus all fall.